I'm here with Christopher Straub today, Project Runway finalist and my friend.
Yes.
And last time I saw you, Christopher, you were wearing the most amazing boots, and I asked you, where did you get them? And you told me.
I made them, like I repurposed them.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do is create the effect of a metal toe on the boot. And so I'm going to show you how to do this.
It's pretty spectacular. So these you've already started doing.
That's right. We are going to make the mate to these.
Are they yours or?
No, these I actually got at a thrift store for just a couple bucks. So this is something that you can do to update your own boots, or you can find one in your size and make them personal. You can do it with boots. You can do just a little detail on shoes, even on flats, just the front of the toe.
So let's get started. What do we need to do?
So this is what we need to do the project. We need whatever shoe or boot that we're going to do.
Shoe.
Right
check.
here. We're going to need some tissue paper. I've already put some in there. Go ahead and push that into the toe because we're going to want it nice and stiff because we're going to be pushing a lot on here. All right? Then we're going to need masking tape to tape off the area, so we'll share this. We're going to need scissors, and that's going to help cut plastic bags that we've got off to our side here. Okay. And that's when we paint, we're going to mask off the area, cover the rest of the shoe in the plastic bag, and then we're going to take our metallic spray paint. And I like metallic, that's the look I'm going for. You can use a solid color if you want, you can use a glitter paint. This works great for giving this effect.
Now is this going to last on my shoe? Will it wear well?
Well, that's a good question. That's why we have a clear coat that we can put on after it's all finished and after it's all dry. So we are going to start by taping off the area. And don't be afraid of using like little bits. So I'm going to tear off little strips and tape around. I want to go as close to that line as possible.
The front seam of
exactly.
my shoe. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a bunch of tape. I'm going to hand this over to you and you can start too, okay? And as you go, push that stuff down firmly. That's why we stuffed, because it's gonna benefit you.
So I'm actually using my fingernail to put it in.
That was gonna be my next tip.
Okay.
You got me.
You're so good.
No, you're so good.
Right. Okay.
So then I wanna go around the base. So where it meets the sole, and like you said, using your fingernail to go in and really securing the tape to the sole, because it's so easy. I mean, like I'm telling you right now, we're halfway through.
The prep work is almost the hardest part.
Exactly, and and making sure that prep work is right is really the key to the success of this project. Yep, exactly. And when you come around on the front, just make sure to close up that gap here, okay, where the little architecture meets up with the sole too.
Okay. Okay. All right, Christopher, I think I'm done, although I feel like I need to reinforce this a little bit. Yeah. Your shoe looks a little bit different. And how do you make actually the process look artistic and the finished product look artistic?
It really is that I know that the way this looks now is going to represent the way it looks once it's spray painted. Okay. You're great. You're covering all your spots, so you are definitely on par.
I'm in training.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
So now what?
All right, so now the next step is you've got to grab your little trash bag that I pushed off to the side there. Okay. And we are going to mask the entire shoe, okay?
Entire shoe or just?
The entire shoe that we don't want to paint.
Got it, okay.
Very good, very good. So I have a scissors, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut probably about a 6-inch hole towards the bottom here. You don't want the underside of your tape to stick to the bag at all, so slip it in just so that little bit of the toe peeks out.
Look, did I do this?
Yeah, you're doing it. And so what we have to do now is a little more taping, but this time we don't have to be as thorough.
Because I'm taping my bag down.
That's right, exactly. Be sure to push down really tight too to make sure that there are no gaps where the paint can get in between the tape and the bag.
Okay, I think I did that.
Because that's called overspray and we don't want that.
Here's what's gonna happen. Original shoe, my shoe. We're gonna compare it. I feel like there's gonna be a problem, but.
I don't think we're gonna have much of a problem.
Okay.
We want to make sure not to get paint on the rest of our shoe, and so...
Oh yes, my shoe is actually exposed because if there's a breeze, it can like blow back.
That's right, exactly. So you can tuck that in, and here I'll get some little tape bits.
There.
Look at that.
Perfect.
It's called teamwork.
Teamwork.
Definitely if you have an assistant, this is gonna go a lot quicker. All right, so watch me.
Okay.
All right, so we wanna be about 12 inches away, 12 to 16 inches away, and just light blasts. We wanna coat all sides of it, the front, the back, the sides, the top, okay? That's one coat. You don't wanna be too close, and you don't wanna just get one direction. You wanna get all around.
Ooh, that wasn't too bad.
That's great. All right, so we want to let this dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna go in for a second coat. I think mine is ready for a second coat because it dries very quickly, like right now.
Yep, it's like literally a minute or less, yep.
Exactly, so yours might be good because that metallic, that silver metallic is very strong.
So we need to wait about how long, Christopher?
5-10 minutes.
Let's take a rest in the hammock.
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Are we gonna fall over? Are you excited about your shoe?
Yeah, I am excited about my shoe.
I'll tell you the best way to do this. Turn it over and kind of break it open from the bottom.
Okay.
Okay? And then you can slowly lift off all the tape. It's amazing.
I did it.
You did a great job.
I was a little nervous, actually. These are very cute.
So there you go. So then, I mean, and no one would question that you had just used a little bit of tape, a trash bag, and some spray paint.
And an original creation. I mean, accessories, I love making accessories look a little bit different than anything else out there because a lot of the things we buy are just from mass retailers or things like that. So,
and this is a way to make it special and make it stand out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christopher.
Well, thank you.
It's been fun, as always.
Always.
It's really good. Stop down, everyone.
Shoes. They're 6.5.
So I can,
6.5. They're 6.5.
You have to get tissue out of it.
There's 6.5 and there's tissue in there, girl.